Hey guys, it's your girl Jasmine and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. So today, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be testing out some home remedies for sunburn relief. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm burnt. I am a crispy chicken nugget. I am red a little bit, but I am pretty burnt. I took a day trip to the beach yesterday, and you might be thinking to yourself, Jasmine, why didn't you put on sunscreen? Well, I did. Before you come at me in the comments, I put on sunscreen three times, and it's sunscreen that said it was supposed to last up to 8 hours and waterproof. I was only at the beach for 5 hours, put on sunscreen 3 times, still got burnt to a crisp. Now I'm gonna put up a side-by-side picture of what I looked like before I went to the beach and what I look like now. Pretty dark and a little bit burnt. It was definitely more red and burnt yesterday, but I'm still pretty burnt. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe right down below and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video, because you don't want to miss this. So without further ado, let's get on into these remedies. So pretty much what I did was I went on Pinterest and I found like a list of the most common home remedies to get rid of sunburn. Basically, I'm doing all of these so that way you guys don't have to, and you know what the best way to relieve sunburn pain is. You're welcome. There's lots and lots of different remedies, but most of them overlap and are pretty much the same on most websites. So pretty much I'm gonna read them off and then we're gonna test them, and then I'll come back at the end and let you guys know what I thought worked and what I thought didn't work. The first and most obvious is aloe vera. For this one, I don't really know all the scientifical terms or whatever for it, but I know aloe vera is like a soothing component. I'm pretty sure it has like antioxidants in it, stuff like that. I know that one works. I don't have an aloe vera plant at home anymore. I'm not really sure what happened to it. Probably didn't take care of it. Not sure, but I don't have an aloe vera plant. But what I have been using like all day and everything to try to soothe me as much as I can are these two products. Now I know for certain that aloe vera plant gel definitely works the best, but I have this Ocean Potion is the brand for both of these. I think I got them at Walmart. If I can find them, I'll link them down below. This is the Ice Plus Skin Repair Instant Burn Relief Aloe Vera and Lidocaine. This is a cooling gel. So this I know works really well. Also, if you stick this in the fridge and you put it on your body after, oh, it feels amazing. The other one I have is also by Ocean Potion, and it's the After Sun Lotion with aloe in it. It says it's a tan extender, so it's supposed to help moisturize, soften, replenish, and strengthen your skin, and it has no added stuff in it. So this one is good for moisturizing after putting this one on. The next one we're going to try is black tea. Black tea is high in antioxidants that help to heal the skin. The properties in black tea treat irritated skin and reduce inflammation, including sunburn. Now, I've never heard of this one, so I'm actually kind of curious to try it out. It says to treat your rash, which I'm guessing is like a sunburn rash, with black tea, brew 2 to 3 bags of the tea. Then let it sit until it cools to room temperature. We don't want to burn ourselves. And take a cloth and soak it in the tea and tap it on the affected areas. It said to repeat this 3 to 4 times a day. My tea, I don't want it to spill. I let the tea bag sit in for about 10 minutes for the tea to steep, and it got really dark. Then I kind of let it just sit. I did put it in the fridge for about 2 minutes to kind of speed up the cooling process. So it is cool now. I also took it out and let it sit for a couple more minutes to let it cool. So it is cooled down pretty chilled. Not cold though, it's kind of room temperature. I don't have any paper towels in my house right now, so what I'm going to be doing is using these exfoliating nail squares. Now, no, I'm not going to exfoliate my skin. I'm not going to rub it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak a couple of these into tea and then kind of just lay it on the back of my arm, because that's where I'm going to do it at, is the back of this arm right here, to test this one out. And then I'm just going to leave them on there for a couple of minutes, take it off, and then I will kind of show you guys my results. So as I showed you, I have my little soaked pads in here, and I have a towel. It started to get a little messy, so pretty much what I did is I laid them all on there as you saw, and then I kind of like let them sit, and then I just kind of rubbed them. It doesn't say that I need to rinse this off, so I'm just gonna leave it on here, probably rub it a little bit on there, maybe just kind of do like this, let it dry. Right now it's feeling cool because the tea was pretty cool, but like I said, I will check back in with you in about 15 or 20 minutes to see if it's dried and how it feels. It has been about 5 or so minutes since I put on the black tea. This one I'm not that big of a fan of. It dried pretty fast and then instantly it got really warm, which was really weird because it was really cool at first and then it got really warm. I don't know if I need to apply something else over it, maybe some lotion, because it also feels super dry. It feels really dry, and when I touch it, it still really hurts, and it feels really hot back there. So far I'm not a fan of this one. Maybe it's something I have to try over time for a couple of days for it to soothe, but for instant relief, the black tea so far is not it. Next one we're gonna try is apple cider vinegar. Now, apple cider vinegar is used for a lot of different things. It's used for like weight loss, cleansing your body. So I wasn't surprised to see that it was supposedly used to help sunburn. It says that the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar acts as a topical pain reliever, and it accelerates the healing process of sunburn. It says you can use apple cider vinegar, soak a paper in the solution, and place on the affected areas. Leave the paper towel on the area until it is dry. It does not smell good, but we'll see if it works. I have had the apple cider vinegar sitting on my arm back here for about 15 or 20 minutes now, and I gotta say, if this one is one that's gonna work, I'm pretty sure it's probably one where you have to repeat it several times a day for a couple of days, because I don't feel any difference. If anything, it kind of just dried out my skin back there. So this one's probably one where you'd have to test it over a couple of days and like probably moisturize after and everything. This is definitely not an instant relief method. Now, the next one we're going to try is oatmeal. Now, I have heard of this way. I don't know if I've tried it. I might have tried it when I was a kid, but I definitely don't remember. It says oatmeal has healing properties when applied topically. It helps to retain the skin's natural moisture, and it reduces inflammation. For this one, it says cook the oatmeal until it has a runny consistency. Now that is what you call a runny consistency. Then let it cool and apply to the affected areas. Let it sit in your skin for about 30 minutes and rinse off and dab dry with a microfiber towel. Now, I think all of these where you have to put something on your skin and rinse it off, it says to dab the skin and not wipe it. I feel like that's more so for skin that's peeling, but I will do that as well just because I don't want to irritate my skin further. Here's what's left of the oatmeal after that explosion, and to speed up the cooling process, I did put this in the fridge for just a couple of minutes, so it's pretty cooled down now. Now I'm just gonna be putting a little bit of this on this front area right here and like on my shoulder so we can test this out. With this one is I don't really want a lot of the oats because it said it wanted it runny, so I want more of the, like, I guess, juices from the oats to kind of sit on my arm, and I might go back in and rub a little bit more of the oats. But it says leave it on for about 30 minutes, and right now it is 2:41. You can see that. So I will check back in about 30 minutes and I will show me washing this off. It is now 3:17. And as you can probably already see from my shoulder, it has pretty much dried, and all this flaking is not my skin, it's the oatmeal. And I gotta say, this one was instantly cooling. Even right now, even though it's dry, This one feels really, really good on my skin. I'm gonna go and rinse this off, and I will check back in with you on how it feels. This one is all cleaned off. As you saw, I dabbed it with a towel, didn't rub it, and honestly, this one so far is definitely my favorite. It's really smooth compared to where I put it, like where I didn't put it, like on this side. This side you can kind of tell feels kind of like scaly kind of because my skin's so dry. This side feels so moisturized. Probably just need to put a little bit of lotion on to lock in that moisture, but this one feels so good and it's so soothes. Honestly, don't know if any of the other ones are gonna top this, but this one feels really, really good. So far, this one's our top runner. The next one we're gonna try is baking soda.
Baking soda! I got baking soda!
It says, due to its alkalinity, baking soda makes for a great topical treatment for sunburn. Not only does it soothe your skin, but it relieves the itchiness as well. Now this one I'm kind of excited for, but I'm also kind of scared for. It says, first fill your bathtub with cold water, then pour in baking soda and stir well. Soak in the solution for about 15 minutes and repeat this once daily until the condition improves. Jesus. I gotta do it. Oh my god, this is so cold. No. Oh my god. Jesus. My stomach is up here. I can't. I have to get a thumbnail. Okay. Gotta bite the bullet. It's so cold. Okay. Alright guys, so as you just saw, I just did the cold baking soda bath, and that was a struggle, but I do think that it helped a lot. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but my shoulders are definitely not as red and they definitely don't hurt as much. I think that the purpose of the baking soda is to not strip the skin and not dry it out as much. So you're not supposed to use like any soaps or anything. Basically you're just supposed to soak in it for 15 minutes, get out, pat yourself dry, and that's it until you need to like actually take a shower later. But I do believe that this one helped a lot on my skin, and I also put it a little bit on my face. I did get it in my mouth. It does not taste good, but you know, it is what it is. Now that we have tried all of the methods, it is time for my final thoughts. So after testing out these kind of weird, strange home remedies for sunburn relief, I think that the one that comes in first position is the baking soda bath. Now this one is probably the hardest one to do. If you saw, you know, my reaction, my face, everything, it was so cold. I even had to mix in a little bit of like lukewarm-ish water because that water was so cold. It was like almost unbearable. But it definitely was the quickest in soothing, and that's what I was testing. The quickest or like fastest in soothing the skin and keeping it soothed. And I definitely believe that this one helped the most in that field of soothing it really quickly, because the cold water obviously, and then when I got out, it's still so soothed and it feels so nice on the skin. Now coming in second place is gonna have to be the oatmeal. I really liked that one. Immediately when you put it on, it's a cooling sensation, and then it kind of dries and you rinse it off, and it definitely left the skin smooth and nice. The only reason that one comes in second to the baking soda bath is because the baking soda bath, I just feel like moisturized the skin, and I definitely got rid of the redness and the irritation, whereas the oatmeal, it did pretty much all of those things, but not to the same extent as the baking soda, which is why the oatmeal comes in second. And then after that is kind of aloe vera, apple cider vinegar, and then probably the black tea. So that is my thoughts on these home remedies to relieve your sunburn for this summer. I really hope this video helped you guys out, and now you know what to try. If you want to try any of these out, definitely give it a try. I mean, they're all safe and they all in some way help relieve sunburn for this summer season. Now for me, the next time I go out in the sun, I'm just gonna take this with me. It's 100 SPF. This is not sponsored, but I bought this because this is what I need. I don't need to tan anymore. I want to be completely covered, and if this doesn't work, I'm suing somebody, because this is 100 SPF and this better protect my skin. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this where I test things out, comment down below other things you want me to give a try this summer, and I will definitely look into those for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Hit the post notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Also follow my social media. It'll be right up there, and it'll be in the description box down below so you can keep up with my daily life. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!